K Black News here with a quick video. Let's talk some more boxing. Last night proves what happens when fighters take too long to make a fight. Jarrett Hurd lost his titles as well as his undefeated record to Julian J. Rock Williams, who currently holds the WBA and IBF titles. And late last year, Jermell Charlo lost his title as well as his undefeated record to Tony Harrison, who currently holds the WBC title in the 154-pound division. Now, both Hurd and Charlo were supposed to fight one another. I'm not going to point fingers to say who's to blame. All I'm going to say is the fight didn't get made. And we wouldn't be in this point, or in this predicament, if both Hurd and Charlo would have hashed out their differences and just fought. We would have, a unified champion who's holding the majority of the titles at this moment, if they just would have fought. But now the titles have changed hands, and Julian J. Rock Williams as well as Tony Harrison, they hold the titles. And look how Charlo and Hurd is looking. Now, Charlo get to avenge his loss in a rematch next month. And I read an article earlier today that Hurd stated that it was a rematch clause between him and Williams, and he's going to exercise his rematch clause as well. I don't know what date or time, or location, but he said he's going to exercise his rematch clause. No, but just imagine for a second if boxers wasn't trying to, say like, hey, I'm the A side or the B side, or say, hey, how many pay-per-views I can sell, or how many asses I can put in the seat, how many views I can, do. Imagine if they took all this shit off the table. We would have some good fights. And I'm not saying that pay-per-view sales or how many asses you can put in the seat, or even views when you do fight doesn't count. It does. It really do. But sometimes it's bigger things than just that. Legacy, for an example. Legacy is phenomenal. It lasts you forever. Eventually, if you put aside differences, you're going to make big money anyway. When the best fight the best, you're going to get big money. But, when you try to prolong certain things and, try to, like I said last night, as I stated in the video, try to be the big man on campus, you are going to run into some hiccups. And if you don't believe me, Hurd and Charlo know for sure now that when you do prolong, what can happen. So hey, fighters, look what happened last night, and look what happened late last year. It can be you. Don't think it can't happen to you, man. And you'll be at the podium at the post-fight, and you'll be saying, I don't lose. And your ass will be crying. K Black News.